In this video, I'm going to show you how we are going to cite our sources for your social studies project and all of your social studies work this year. So far, I took some notes about the executive branch and I listed my sources at the top. They are books and websites. When I listed sources to start, I started by listing the title of the book and the author, or the link to the website. So if I had a website like this one, where I got information about the executive branch, I went up to the top where it has the web address, and I copy and paste this. So I have my link here. I can get back to it if I need to. Also, for sources, even though I use these first two books on Epic, they are still books, so I'm going to label them with the title and the author, rather than putting the getepic.com link. This is going to be much simpler when I go to cite my sources later. So to cite our sources, I'm going to first click on add-ons. This is available in Google Docs. And I'm using the EasyBib Bibliography Creator. Manage Bibliography. When this opens, it's a sidebar next to your Google Doc. I have three options: book, journal article, and website. My sources are books and websites, so those are what I'm going to use. It's already selected as a book. The style, if it doesn't automatically show up MLA 8th edition, that's the one you want to choose for social studies this year. There are some others. If we were doing different types of research, sometimes you cite your sources differently. So I'm going to start with my first book. My first book is called Our Government. And when we put the title of the book and hit search. Now this is why it was important to look for the name of the author in my source. This one is by Kristen Cashore, and I see that this first result happens to be Our Government, same author's name, and it also has the publishing information. So I'm going to select this one. And now this format is the MLA style to cite this source. Notice mine is just a list of things where it has, can't really tell if it's books or webs. Well, here you have links to websites, but there's no years or publishing information associated with these. MLA style will put that in for you. The next one is called Executive Branch. Now, this one happens to have a lot of books called Executive Branch. I'm going to have to scroll through these and just peek down under the title. It tells me the author's name. And I know that one of these, kind of towards the bottom, but one of these is Executive Branch by Vincent Alexander, right here. Select. Now they're both here. I'm going to go through the whole list like this. For websites, I'm going to highlight, Command-C to copy. And make sure I go over here and choose website instead of books now. It says enter website URL, Command-V to paste that in that box. Typically websites where you copy and paste the link will only give you one result, so that's a nice easy search and select. My new one is down here, and Ben's Guide was the other website, so I'm still selected on website, search, select, and then one more. This one is called The U.S. Presidency. And it was by Ella Crane. And once this searches, all of my information is going to be cited. This one's taking a little longer than usual, but that's all right. And I think the reason it's taking so long is because I need to select book first. This is the U.S. Presidency book. Search, there it is. Couldn't find that as a website. Ella Crane wrote U.S. Presidency, select. Now this is my bibliography. You'll also notice that it puts these in alphabetical order for you, which is how a bibliography should be set up. I'm going to use this button up here, Add Bibliography to Doc. And now, the very bottom of my Google Doc, I have a Works Cited section, and these are all in MLA format. You'll be able to keep them on a Google Doc if that's what your assignment is. In this case, we are using Google Slides, so I will copy my Works Cited onto a new slide all by itself, and I will have all of my sites and books cited correctly, and this will get you the most points for social studies this year.